Hello everyone, welcome to my first video on my YouTube channel. I'm chosen this rainy and sunny day to shoot my first film, so I hope this is going to work out good for you. I wanted to start this first film with showing off one of my sketchbooks, and that will show the different styles of art that I like to do, and so you have a vague idea what to expect in the future from my YouTube channel. My idea is to do some videos showing speed drawings and showing a lot of my sketchbooks, and maybe in the future some small tutorials and some reviews of art materials that I like to use. So today I'm going to start with my sketchbook. So the one that I have on the desk in front of me is one of my absolute favorite ones. It's the Crescent Render Sketchbook. It's a sketchbook that can really cope with the Pro marker pens, and I'm sure it can cope with Copic markers and things like that as well. I haven't used Copic markers myself. So far I've only used Pro markers, and it's completely bleed proof. So for me that is a big plus. So you can use both pages in the sketchbook, both sides on the sheets. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna zoom in and give you a tour of my first completed sketchbook. Okay, so let's start. So this is, as I said, the Crescent Render Sketchbook. I can't find this one anywhere at all in the UK, so I have ordered it from America. But I'm really pleased with this one, especially because I'm really into Pro markers at the moment, and this is working really well for that. It does bleed slightly outwards to the sides, but it does not bleed through the paper, so you can, even if you blend, you can use both sides of each sheet because it does not bleed through to the other side. So this book I did start in February this year, and it's just me playing around. I have done a lot of pencil portraits before, as you can see on my DeviantArt page, Art, and also I'm on Instagram and Tumblr, but this book I really just wanted to play around, have fun with colors, test different materials. So it's a mixture of a bit more completed drawings and really sketchy ones, and just concept ideas. I do like this cartoony feel on this one. Really like this one as well. Also with Pro marker pens. This page I'm really happy with, very colourful. Really like the salmon. So as you can see, it's really a mixture of more finished drawings and just sketches, playing around. I'm really struggling with noses and different angles. It's really hard. And here I'm just creating small characters through shapes, so just drawing random shapes and trying to come up with a character. It's quite fun exercise. And this was just a really doodly sketch drawing I did. I didn't plan on colouring it in the beginning, but I think it did better with a bit of colour. This is the first drawing I did with the new the Pentel brush pen, ink pen that I used, and it's really good. I love it, and the ink is really well with the pro markers. As long as you let it dry properly, you can mix the pro markers. It can smudge slightly. I might show better on another drawing I've done later on. If you use the really light colours. I really like this character as well. And here's some quick sketches of my nephew. Oh, some thunder in the background. I like coming up with small creatures. It's fun. I like this one. And on this page, on this paper in this sketchbook, even though this is all with pro marker pens, because it doesn't bleed through, if you blend and use a lot of colour, a lot of pens before they dry, it's almost like a watercolour effect. You can really make the paper wet and really mix it up, so it makes a really soft, nice background. There's just some small thumbnails for other creatures I might do in the future. Just practicing poses and yeah. Good to do doodles like this if you can't come up what to do, and if you don't get inspiration to draw a specific character or want to draw something from life, you can just start to do different patterns, and it's at least you do something that day and keeps your hand moving. Really like this page as well, very colourful, and the pro marker pens really blend so well on this paper, so it almost looks like a print. And a quick sketch while on a cafe, coloured in with my pro markers when I go home. Like this one, quite imaginative, I feel, and I was trying to work a bit with light, both from the fireplace and the small, whatever you call them, fireflies, and the moonlight as well. Quite happy with that one. Might be fun to do a digital version later on in Photoshop. very poor attempt of a skeleton. But to be fair, I did not use any reference on there, so it's a bit of mixture, skeleton and muscles. Here I was trying to create just a character, so I wanted to do a female cat warrior. So I did try these two different ones. This one is a bit more serious and this one is a bit more cutesy and cartoony. I did like that one, so I inked it in. And here are some sketches and ideas for painting I did for a friend's nursery. I'm really happy with the finished result that I will show you. It's just a random character. I didn't like it in the beginning, but when I added some colour to it, I'm quite happy with that one. Love the eyes. And here, some very girly drawings, but I'm still quite happy with both of these. Here I was trying to use some watercolour, but watercolour, to be fair, did not do very well on this paper. It just made it grey. You could not see the colour straight away on the paper. And yeah, it didn't behave at all. So I was just trying to save it and add some details on it. I mean, it's an okay result in the end, but I will not try to use watercolour in this type of sketchbook. I do have my Moleskin watercolor sketchbooks for that. Really love this one as well. Wanted to do like a bounty poster. This gang of characters. Maybe I was a bit inspired by Angry Birds or something with a parrot, but I did start with a cat. I wanted to add some other characters to it, and I like the background, so it's mainly pro markers, and I did use some watercolor just to dab and get some texture on the background. Really like the skull on this one. Okay, it's a bit too dark now to see. I'm gonna have to work on this with using this camera. I really like this one as well. Everyone do the pretty mermaids, but I wanted to do a monster mermaid. Also, these two tadpoles here was actually just two ink dots that I managed to get there, so I had to come up with something to cover those up. So I did see a drawing of Audra Claire that I really like, and she used in the water, she had some tadpoles swimming around, so I thought that would work quite well on my drawing as well. So luckily I could cover those up. I was quite annoyed about that because I was quite happy with the drawing itself, But yeah, I do like how they turned out. It's a bit see-through as well, so you can see through the tail. I do like this one. A bit Art Nouveau inspired. Really happy with that one as well. As I said, I am struggling with noses, so yeah, it's not the best one. I'm quite happy with the rest. Again, I tried to attempt watercolor on here, did not turn out as I wanted, so I skipped that one. Here I was reaching really the end of the sketchbook, and I think I was struggling to find something to do on the last pages. Quite happy with this, especially this one. Just a Pentel brush pen, and did add some little colour there with my Prisma colour pencils. And I like this one as well. Very pretty. And I think that was everything in this one. So I hope you enjoyed that, and do feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will release more videos, but as I said, this is my first one, so I am still practicing and learning how to put the films together properly, and I will work on getting better sound, because this is not the optimal sound on this camera. So bear with me, and I hope you will check out my videos to come, and please put your comments below, and if there is any particular style you liked in my sketchbook, please let me know.